King 9, it's not quite there yet. Maybe if it was suited, and maybe if it was King 10 suited, but King 9 is not the hand to open shove. So working, as you can see, we're just pretty much just laying back, watching everyone go to war with each other, and we're kind of like laying low right now. Just trying to stay out of everyone's way, and hopefully they'll stay out of ours. So I would probably say in this situation right here, the only card hand that we would open shove would be like strong overpairs like jacks, tens, queens, or kings. And of course, ace king and ace queen. This right here looks like a small pocket pair. But still looks pretty strong. Short stack open shoves, pretty much inducing action, and like pretty much begging for a call. Here, I don't. This is a really tough decision right here. But I think we might just have to call in this situation. I mean, if we fold, we'll still be in decent shape. Trying to think this one through. Ace 8 suited. Probably the tightest fold in my life. Pretty much we would have been coin flipping. Ace king opening. Ace king. Could have been a really good fold that we just did. Only because I knew that player 592 usually has an ace in his hand when he shoves. Here we have ace 10 offsuit. It looks profitable to open shove, but it depends on how it looks like when it comes back to us. If there's a lot of players interested in the pot, we are going to back out. Okay, here's the open limp from player 525. So here we could extract value. If it comes to us, we could open shove and he would most likely fold. But hopefully we don't have too many players in the pot. So as you can see, a lot of our strategy it's based on our opponents. So hopefully he folds. Looks like he might mid-raise. And we really could use that 10,000 in the middle. Okay, good, very good. Here's a profitable shove right here. He has to get through 2 players. And well, what I've seen, player 525 open limps. But he does have a large stack, which he probably will call us. Okay, and we did hit our ace. So we are in good shape right now. 42,000, a little bit less than average stack. But we are looking really good, and we get jacks right after. Okay. So player 525 open limps with open limps fold to 3-bet. Open limped with 6-6. Okay, this might be a folder here. But if thinking about it, player 88 had a premium hand. Would he do this with ace ace, king king, or queen queen to make it 10,000, which is 4x? I think that's very polarizing to nut hands. And in this type of a bet pre-flop, it looks like it's designed to not get a call. This is probably like maybe like 7s, 8s, 9s, or 10s, maybe even jacks, but not likely because we have jacks. So they don't want to play the board, they want to take it down pre-flop. Here you could, as you can see, player 629 open shoved in him. So even though we have jacks, which is a really strong hand, we can't play this hand because of this player 629 is very interested in it. So call it a nitty fold, but I think it's the right decision. Or not. Okay, queen 10. Wow, I was not expecting that. Whoa, and we get ace is the next hand. Okay, something's going on with this seat right here. Queen 10 shove? Wow. Here we could do a lot of damage with these aces. I think it's best to open shove it here because 40, 50, 60, we're happy taking it down the middle, 60,000. And we don't want to invite a lot of players in the board on the flop, so we're just gonna try to take it down, narrow it down, try to isolate player 88. I mean, you could argue 2 to 3 betting, but don't hit a set. Okay, now we are chip leader at our table. So it looks like player 88 only 4x raises. Let's see, 4x. He 4x, king jack, and pocket 7s. So I would assume that his 4x bets are weak. Now we are 6th place, which is really good, which is $62.09. So now that we have the chip lead, we're gonna try to slowly navigate our stack to the final table and kind of try to avoid huge confrontations. think we are looking in good shape to get to the final table anyways, because we are 5th place out of 49 players. So we're in the money right now. We just kind of sit back, watch the movie, watch everyone kill each other, commit suicide. So players know that we have a very tight image, so we could take mental note of that. So in other scenarios, we can bluff on the river or bluff pre-flop. Okay, player 348 is not defending his blind. I'll just take note of that. Not defending small blind. Let's just put 1 time right now. He might be a tight player from... Then we have a player 681 open limps and under the gun. So that's a little sketchy. We could 4-bet large. The reason why I like large 4-bets is because it avoids players to peel with garbage hands, and they can only call with premium pairs and premium connectors, but we will be playing 10s out of position. So I'm not sure if this is a hand that I want to go to war with. I kind of want to see a flop. Say we do make it 10,000, get a call. We have to think what we're going to do post flop after. Most likely there's going to be cards like ace, king, queen, or jack that show up, and I don't feel comfortable betting into that. So I think this is a board, it's a pretty safe board that we could a c-bet. Okay, after he calls once, I could probably put him on maybe jacks, queens, pocket 9s. I think we could pot control and check on the turn. Here, I think we could do a blocker bet. I think this is a good bet right here to block. The reason why it's a small blocker bet is because if he shoves into us and we consider folding, it would be easy fold. If we check it back to him on the river, he could easily bluff us and go all in and put us in a hard, sticky situation. So that's why it's best with the blocker bet, because it's kind of a value bet slash blocker, and it allows us to get away from the hand, and it also prevents him from bluffing us. It looks like a value bet for his side, but in reality it actually is. So right now we are 3rd place out of 46. So that's $158.49. Here we could easily defend our king 9 We're gonna limp in, just not sure how he would react to it. Looks like we could have the best hand with king high. If he had jack or 10, I feel like he would have betted. So we're gonna call the turn, and we're gonna put another blocker bet to kind of fold his ace high. Okay, and he had a jack. Definitely have to watch that again. So he had a jack 4, okay. Let's see what he does. 2000. He checks top pair in a flop, so checks top pair on the flop, then bets the turn to trap. So he was trying to trap us with his jack by betting on the turn. So I think we could have pushed him off the hand if he would have made a mid-raise and then a really large c-bet on the river. It would make us look like we had a 10, because that's what it looked like. That's what it looks like he thought we had. Looks like he thought we had a 10, which is why we bet it really small. The reason why I called his c-bet on the turn was because it's very polarizing to bet. I think his 10s would have betted when check 2 for protection, and it kind of contradicts his hand. So here we have a suited connector. I think we're gonna open limp with this type of hand. These type of hands are best played when there is the minimal investment and in late position. Shit, I need to use the bathroom. Fuck. Holy shit, I need to take a shit. Oh, fuck. We're not interested. We'll fold that hand. Okay, it doesn't look like we missed a good hand. So we're in 43 people left. We are currently 9th place, which is $20.42. But I mean, we're still in pretty good shape because I kind of see it as if you're closer than 50% of the average people, then I think you're in good shape. Like, to be in decent shape out of 43 players, you would have to be like 20th place, 21st, 22nd, 23rd place, around that area. But we are below that, so we are like in the top, I would say like 20%ish, which is really good. This right here, player 592 open, is really tight open. Probably has the ace or small pocket pair. Looks like he would get a call right here. Player 681's calling him. Whoa, overkill. Overkill. Quads. Open shoves. 592. Five. So player 592 is like a tight player. So we could keep mental note of that. So when he's in the big blind, we could possibly consider stealing. I kind of want to watch the hand player 681 had. It's like ace 9. Ace 9 open, mid position, 2x. Mid position, 2x, ace 9. That was actually a really loose open from player 681. Yeah, a really loose one. This right here is a pretty dangerous board. We could have c-betted for to protect. I mean, not to protect, but to bluff him off the hand. But I just think there's just no point of it right now. Okay, this player right here looks like a really tight open, knowing that because he's short stacked any mid raise, that's a really, I think that's a really strong open. Player 88, I think he's a really loose player. As you can see, my read was right. It was a really tight open. Here, I don't know if I can open this pot. I think open limping is really weak. And this open limp is a really strong one, knowing that he's short stacked. I think if he had any type of pocket pair or something, he would have went all in. So A6 is not, that doesn't look profitable, I think. Queen 7. Okay. This is another tight open. It looks like he's going to be calling him.